Hello, 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 hello. Off to a good start, already breaking my spine again. Let me throw the link in my Twitter real quick. Hi, Park! Sorry for a jail. I'm Chloe. How are you? Hi, Jana. Oh, hello. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. Oh. I threw everything all over the place. Oopsie. Oh, thank you, Park. No, you're a cutie. I love you, cuties. How you guys doing? How was your days? I had a very rough weekend. Very, very exhausting. I was not doing so well mentally, but I'm pulling myself together, you know. And then I woke up from a nap today and then I started crying because I did not expect the thing that happened. So I woke up and I had like emails. I was like, oh no, emails on a Monday? Sweats? That can't be good, right? Right. Y'all ever get stressed out when you get emails or calls on a Monday? Yeah. I was like, please no, I just woke up, please. So I opened my emails and I was like, wait, this is from Throne. This is from Throne, not something bad. So I checked and then I was like, an item from your fundraiser has been fully funded and has been shipped. I was like, what? No way. I was like, there's only 3 items on my Throne wish list that have fundraising option online, right? So I went on my phone and checked which one it was and I was like, the mic, and I was like, no shot. I don't know who the 2 people were that like anonymously donated, but if you guys are watching, thank you so much. Like honestly, you guys made my day. I was literally sobbing half the day away because of that. My day's been mentally rough. Oh, I'm so sorry. All the hugs, Puck. All the hugs, all the love. I hope you feel better. Thank you for the cat meme as usual earlier. Yeah, I wanted to stream the rest of the demo on Saturday, and yesterday I wanted to play Sin's Memories. But yeah, I was mentally definitely not in a state to do that. Ow. Thanks, Puck. But I'm gonna make it up to you. I'm gonna make try to make a long stream so you guys can enjoy, and like I try not to kill my vocal cords again. Good, I had such a sore throat last time I did the demo. Wasn't me, or was it Evil Puck? Was it like the ghost in your walls? By the way, I'm in your walls. Hee hee, You'll beware, I'm in your walls. Okay, window is closed. Now I can't bother my neighbors, right? Right. We're gonna finish this demo. This game is absolutely fucking bonkers. I love it. The writing is so peak. If you guys enjoy this demo and the characters and obviously the amazing writing, I gotta give it to the devs. The writing is amazing. It's very funny. Please support the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter link is pinned. They're starting tomorrow, so if you wanna support this, You should definitely go and check it out. Also, no, this is not sponsored or anything. This is just my honest opinion. I really think this game is amazing, and I think it should definitely get all the support it can get. So, alright, continue. Metapher. Actually have Metapher on my. I don't even need to play the demo. Thanks to Lucy and me sharing Steam library, I actually have access to the full game. So I plan to play Metapher soon. Just I need to find a time that works because Lucy is always awake until a certain amount of time, and he plays it all the time at the moment. So I do not want to like send him away so I can play. So what I'm gonna do is the same issues with Final Fantasy 16 at the moment. So what I'm gonna do is I will find a time later during the night when Lucy is asleep, where I will be playing Metapher and continue Final Fantasy 16. But I've definitely wanted to try it out. I just haven't gotten the opportunity yet. Because I have some stuff that I need to play. For example, Since Memories, I got that key sponsored, and I fully committed to like playing until chapter 4 and make content with it, and I'm really excited to try it out. So I can't wait to play later. And yeah, there's just like, I don't know, right now I'm like in a visual novel mood. I guess Metapher would semi-fit into that, but I guess like it's still like more action-based. So right now I just want to take a chill. Yeah, please get me out so I can move with you, okay? I want to be in your new walls. So I can haunt you more. All right, let's continue. Where's the continue? I think this is the load button. Do you like the unproportionally big garbage dumpster? Yeah, charming. Charming. You know what, girl? Same. So fucking same. I like a big, unproportionally garbage dumpster as well. It looks like home, you know? Like, I go throw myself in there just like that dude. I know he's dead, but, you know, like, you get the message. He's just like me for real, for real. Thank you. I worked hard to make them as large as possible. Why though? Is that a notebook? Yep. I think I'll be able to remember everything, but I wanted to write it down just in case. Theo gave this to me for my birthday a couple years ago. Since I haven't been assigned any cases until now, it's mostly been used as a scheduler and doodle book. I can finally use it for its intended purpose. Well, I will probably go back to being a schedule and doodle book tomorrow, but I'm going to savor it for today. Do you want to borrow my keyboard? I can split the screen. It's okay. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer using pen and paper anyway. Nothing wrong with that. Based. Homie understands. He's so real for that. That's surprising to hear from you. Just because I'm addicted to electronics doesn't mean everyone else has to be. So real, so true, bestie. You know, I really like this dude. He's so ground to earth. He's so real. It's nice, you know? You're kind of like the opposite of gatekeeping. I don't see the purpose in gatekeeping. It's more fun to force people to suffer for things I enjoy. So true. You just say me for real, for real. How generous of you. He resumes clicking through the security footage. 5 people went into the alleyway during this time frame. Who do you want to investigate? Okay, chat. Do we want to investigate person A, B, C, D, or E? You know what? I'm kind of for person D. D's nuts, you know? You can never, like, trust person D. Do we go with person D, chat? Yes? Okay, let's go with person D. Person D entered at around 10:45 a.m. They were wheeling a suitcase. Maybe Misha's body was hidden in there. Currently I'm planning Persona for Gold, and after that I have Metapher, a person for a reload in my bag. I'm not buying any more games so far. I've completed Persona 4. So true. Oh my god. Persona 4 Golden, Metapher, Persona 3 Reload, all of those are good games. I hope you enjoy. You'll definitely have a lot of time to invest into those. God damn it, I went the whole week without getting that joke. You're welcome, Yana. Always. Okay, let's go with person B for boobies. Person B entered at around 9 a.m. Probably the garbage collector, based on their outfit. I can see the guy on camera making one trip in the other way, emptying one of the dumpsters into the garbage truck before wheeling it back. Who do you want to investigate? This is perfectly in the middle, so let's go with that. Person C is Alexei, probably. He entered at around 10 a.m. There's a small yellow blob on the screen. The blob disappears into the alleyway for a couple seconds before reappearing. He doesn't seem to be carrying a body, at least. Is the bar that low? Well, it was a non-zero possibility. E or A? Let's go A. Person A entered the area at around 8:30 a.m. carrying nothing. They were in there for less than a minute. Person E. Person E entered around 11 a.m. Based on his testimony, he was out on a morning jog. He was the one who reported a body. He was unlucky to have accidentally stumbled upon the body like that. It has nothing to do with luck. For example, I would never be in that situation. Really? How can you be so sure? I would never voluntarily exercise. This is the most realist character ever. Okay, Park, I hope you enjoy your games and audiobooks. Man, I need to continue listening to my audiobooks of like beginning of the end. Because they released a new audiobook recently. I need to listen to that still. With my Amazon Prime, I get like free audiobook once a month. Just in case you just, that's okay. I hope you enjoy. I appreciate the loot. Like any and all support is highly appreciated, no matter how small or minor you think it might be. Like, sincerely. Alert goes a long way, so thank you very much. All the love. I would never voluntarily exercise. You know what? I take a screenshot of that. Ow. Thank you for beating the crap out of me. Okay, chat. Time for a screenshot. Because, just like me for real, like, I like exercising, but like, jogging? Jogging? No. 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 Oh, your punchline's going to be about living as unhealthily as possible. Is it funny yet? Your delivery could use some work. Bro, she has no humor. If that was me, I would crack every single time. I would just flop over. Friend free book a month. Yeah. Audible is really nice. I have a Prime sub, so I get the 1 free book a month. I don't know why. Why does Android get sold more than Apple? Because it's cheaper. That's all. I think I got everything. I settled back in my seat after I finished writing everything up, but then I noticed Sammy staring at my notebook. What? Did he want to check something? I angle the pages towards him so that he can see, but he pushes it away with a look of disgust on his face. I don't think I can read a single word you've written down. Because Adam and Eve tried Apple once and look at us now. Ouch. Damn. It's fine as long as I can read it, right? Z-N-M. Not even close! It's an I! Eyes don't have curves in them. Neither does the letter word! Let me try. I hand him my pen. He scribbled something in my notebook and then pushes it back to me. Hi Uni is written in neat letters. What the? It's so pretty! You sound disappointed. I thought you were one of us! So you admit you have bad handwriting? How are you so talented at everything? Oh, mine isn't that bad either. Okay, chat. Which one? Which one? My ass that uses an iPad for school and iPhone for streaming and like basically everything. One, mine isn't that bad either. The top one? Okay. The look on his face. I'm just out of practice. I train a little and then we can see whose is better. I'm coming for your crown. Just you wait. I don't think I need to worry about that. Yeah, keep talking. I'll show you. Fine. Don't keep me waiting. He smiles a lot more than I thought he would. Anyway, it doesn't look like the victim was caught on camera at all, right? Since everyone who entered the alleyway did leave, it's safe to say that Misha wasn't one of them. That means that he most likely didn't walk in on his own. Maybe the culprit carried him in somehow. There was that person with the luggage. Person D? Sorry, I don't have a photographic memory or the notebook of scribbles. I don't have either of those things! Person D is definitely suspicious. Do you think the luggage is large enough for a body? I stare at it. It looks kind of big enough, but also not the more I stare at it. I can ask Alexei later. Because he knows how big Misha is, or because he has experience stuffing people into suitcases? Actually, I don't want to know. Oh, I guess I should also check who sent that text message to Alexei. He looks really cranky as he plugs his phone into his computer and starts up a program. Well, he said he thought it was gang business, right? It can't be helped. He's loyal to his brother. He trusts Sasha too much. It's the first time I've heard anything resembling anger come from Sammy's mouth, and it temporarily renders me speechless. I don't care much about Sasha Dollar either, but that sounded personal. I hope you don't blindly trust anyone either. Fear immediately comes to mind, but I don't think she counts. He's clearly talking about bad influences. Of course I don't. It's obvious from his expression that he doesn't believe me. Do I really seem like that kind of person? Anyway, did you figure out who sent it? Doesn't seem like it's possible. That's too bad. He doesn't say anything else, sitting back with a frown as he closes out of the program. I wonder if he's beating himself up over not being able to track them down. Ow! So he does take pride in his work, despite how he acts. I rear my chair closer and pat his arm. It's okay, you've already done all that you can, don't worry about it. You're still a great programmer in my eyes, Sammy. Well, not that I know what makes a good programmer. You could be typing gibberish for all I know. You're not helping, girl. But still, at least you look cool while doing it. Bad posture and all. Then you're gonna make him cry, oh man. Wait to go hurt his pride. Thank you for the pets. I was expecting a snarky response, so when his expression worsens, I panic a little. What do? I don't even know what he's upset about. Is he mad? I made fun of his posture. He was fine with it earlier. Let's change the subject, just to be safe. Hey Sammy, can I ask you a weird question? What? Have we met somewhere before? You're asking that to someone who doesn't go outside? Oh, that's a good point. Also tough love. All the tough love. Thanks for the tough love. I appreciate it. That's a good point. Probably not. Why do you ask? Oh, I just, I'm not sure what I'm going to say, but thankfully this lost door steps open and saves me from having to come up with an excuse. I wanted to see if he knew anything about the vision, but he didn't say anything about it. Maybe I should try asking one of the others too when I get the chance. It doesn't make sense that I'm the only one who saw it when we're all involved. I'm back! Fiona and Alexei are here too. Jim looks a bit out of breath and as if he had just run back. But he gives us a big smile when he notices us sitting together. Hi, Jim! Hi, Uni. Hi, Sam. How did things go? Pretty good. How about on your end? Same with me. And my voice is kind of weird. He waves a couple pieces of paper at me that he must have gotten from the crime scene. Sammy is already snoozing. Huh? No, he's just... I turn around to find Sammy slumped over his desk, eyes closed. He do Ryakishou. He just like me for real, for real. Whoa, when did I fall asleep? Wake up, sleeping beauty. Hello, welcome back. We're about to share information. Are you feeling up for it? Sure, Uni has all the notes. I guess this means he wants me to do the talking. Alright then, Fury, we're ready to start. Prince Fury nods. He gestures for us to all take a seat before clearing his throat. Very well, then I'll begin. A letter was found on the victim's body that contained Alexei's fingerprints. I pull out my notebook and begin jotting everything down. That tells us he's the killer. I'm the designated mail boy. It would be weird if my fingerprints weren't found. I don't know how gangs work, but isn't that supposed to be some lackey's job? Alexei likes doing that kind of thing. He's the one who cleans this place up too. Wait, really? A gangster who likes clean? Don't tell me, is it because of some unresolved childhood trauma where he had to wipe out the blood of his family? I don't know what kind of backstory you're crafting for me in your head, but it's not that exciting. I had to work a lot of house cleaning jobs when I was younger in order to make money. Kinda started enjoying it after a while. Yo, that's kinda based. You know what, that guy is kinda growing on me. A man that can clean after himself is pretty powers. They were fine hiring you? Why not? I was just your normal teenager who was desperate enough to take any low-paying job. They probably loved that they could underpay me. That's the most relatable thing he said all day. May I continue? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind him. He's just jealous he doesn't know how to use a map. A mop. Isn't it pretty self-explanatory? As I was saying, there was an envelope found on the victim's body with Alexei's fingerprints on it. There was a card inside that contained the smiley mask and rose logo. Wait, what? It's a black phone case? Supposedly. Why did they arrest me then? It sounds like the police wanted to frame this as a copycat. Not only that, there was an anonymous tip that claimed they saw you near the crime scene. Sounds like I have a big fan. Sorry, can I have Claude the black phone cases? Fear, can we tell her it might be hard to continue the discussion she doesn't know? He's really thinking about it. Whoever or whatever this black phone is must be a pretty big deal. This is to remain top secret. Of course. Blackthorn is a serial killer. They're the vigilante type who targets corrupt individuals. Sorry, what? The words that come out of my mouth are so out of nowhere that I almost think I've misheard him. The government keeps their existence a secret to prevent public support, but to be honest, there's not much we know about them. They rarely leave behind any clues. All you need to know is that this is their signature. They leave a copy behind at every crime scene. Send a copy to your phone. A smiling mask and a rose. Have I seen this before somewhere? It looks vaguely familiar. What was that? Do you have any other questions? I sneak another glance at the card, but nothing else happens. What was that all about? It's just like when I tried to think about the vision thing this morning. Does it mean it's related? Detective? Oh, sorry, yeah, we can move on. I feel like I just got a whole bunch of information dumped on me with no explanation. It's hard to process this quickly. I should ask later, though. I don't want to waste any more of their time. Anyway, can we really not clear Alex's name even with the card? They have no proof it was a copycat. I believe the discussion should still be worthwhile. I have a suspicion that the police merely needed someone to arrest, and Alexei was the easiest target. If we offer them possibilities, they might be inclined to drop the charges. Remember, we are not the official investigators on this case. We do not need definite proof. Our objective is simply to get them to continue investigation from another angle. I see, so the goal this time isn't necessarily to figure out the killer's identity, but rather to come up with a possible solution that Alexei couldn't be responsible for. That is correct. It will also help me build a more ironclad case. If I bring up Blackthorn without any other evidence, they will spend the entire time trying to poke holes into my argument. I noticed this earlier as well, but Prince Fury really doesn't seem to have much control over the police higher-ups. Besides, I would love to find out just who it was that sent that anonymous tip and maybe even send them a little thank you note for their troubles. It appears that, and the fingerprints were the basis for Alexei's arrest. If we could learn more about those, then it could be to our advantage. You guys are right. Sorry. It's cool, Jen. I know you're looking out for me. As for me, Sasha seems to believe Misha was trying to betray the gang. His ring was gone and all that. Couldn't it have been robbed? Misha has a lot more valuable stuff. I think it's more likely that the ring was taken on purpose. Makes sense. That's it for me. Can I go next, man? Sure, go ahead. I got a picture of the crime scene. The body was gone by the time I got there, but another officer gave me the photo. He was found in a dumpster? Yep. He was apparently sitting right on top of the garbage bags. The person who discovered the body saw him right away after he lifted the dumpster lid. Maybe they jumped and dumped him. I got the luminol testing results earlier. It seems like they didn't find large amounts of blood anywhere in the alleyway. I suppose that means he was killed elsewhere and brought there specifically. Oh, and the doors at the back of the alley don't open, so it's basically a dead end there. Also, I also went digging through the trash, but I didn't find anything. Can I see that? The picture? Here you go. Sammy takes the photo and stops wiping at it with his sleeve. What are you doing? I thought it was a stain, but it's not. He points at the front of the dumpster where there looks to be a strange white mark. It's faint, but it appears to be some sort of marking. Paint, perhaps? It appears to be faded, however. It was raining earlier today, so maybe it's slowly washed off then? Alright, I think it did rain a bit before I met up with Theo this morning. Oh, one more thing. I noticed the hotel's balconies were lined up right above the dumpster. Maybe they used that to escape somehow.
Well, you did a lot. Good job.
Thanks. He's so cute. Such a little.
Well, while you were all frolicking, I was busy working as slowly as possible.
Liar, you worked hard too.
Yeah, the security logs from the camera at the front of the alley. Did the cameras not show what was going on inside? Nope. Of course, couldn't be that easy.
Slow work is efficient work. Indeed, Cody. Hi, how you doing? My voice is kind of weird today, as usual. But it's been weird lately. How you doing? Alright, I suddenly remembered something while looking at this. There was a posted schedule near the dumpster that said they collected garbage every Tuesday at 9 a.m.
In that case, it must be person D in the log. Yeah.
He shows us the video footage. A garbage collector can be seen walking into the alley, emptying out one dumpster before leaving.
Is that all for the findings? Shall we start discussing properly now?
Okay, I think I've jotted everything down in my notebook. I should check the evidence if I ever want to refresh anything. How boring task I was given. So real. At a holiday? Hey, yeah, we love holidays. Okay, so for my assumption, the garbage person swapped out the trash cans, and the one that he put back is the one where the corpse was in. So the suspect is the trash guy.
Wait, one more thing. Was the luggage person D had big enough for a body? Like say, huh?
He looks a bit out of it, and it's only then that I realize he hasn't spoken in a while.
Are you alright? Yeah, just peachy. You lied to the cops with that poker face? Yeah, actually, it says a lot about them, doesn't it? Clearly, you're feeling well enough to be making quips.
Should I get you something to drink, quick brother?
Beer?
Juice.
That sounds good too. Thanks, Jam.
Jem zooms off towards the kitchen and we take a small break. Sammy and Prince Fury seem perfectly content to sit in silence, but I'm still a little worried, so I glance over to Alexei. His back is to me, and I wonder what kind of expression he's currently making. What can I say, though? Does he even want to hear anything from me? I'm just an outsider here. I'm sure he'd rather be comforted by someone he cares about. I reach forward to tug on his sleeve and ask if he's okay. Uni? Yeah, she tries way too hard. It feels like a chore talking to her. She's kind of annoying, you know, always so noisy, butting into other people's business. She really needs to learn to stay in her own lane and stop prying. My arm folds back into my lap. I should know who's that. Can't bring myself to say anything, and Jen returns with a glass of juice before I can convince myself otherwise. Alexei finishes up the cup quickly, wiping his hands on his pants before sitting up.
Okay, break time's over. What were we talking about?
I can't tell if he's actually feeling better or just pretending, but he seems eager to move on in either case. I hope he's not pushing himself. So the garbage person went there because Tuesdays at 9 a.m. is always like cleaning out garbage thingy. It's like the you know, when weekly the trash people come to like empty out the trash cans. Yeah, I think, and he said that there's two trash cans or dumpsters in that alley, but the evidence say in the video that the garbage person only came to empty out one of them. So my assumption is they were just swapped out.
Luggage, body. Sammy pulls up the footage again and slants the screen in Lexi's direction. Nah, it doesn't look big enough. Well, not unless the corpse was chopped up. Then ask. I'm just being thorough. Leave no boulders unturned in all area. Please just stop talking. Misha wasn't seen entering the alleyway, right? How did his body magically appear in the garbage van? None of the people who entered during the time frame seem to be carrying the body either. That seems to be a good place to start. Let's begin the discussion from there. Our first question is, how did the body enter the alleyway? Thinking about what we know so far, there's only be one area it could be. It has to be the balcony, right? If the front of the alleyway is covered by the cameras and the door in the back are locked, then the only way in is from above. That makes sense. It is thus that only one of the garbage thingies was emptied, instead of both of them if the trash is only emptied twice a week. And there's balconies from a hotel right above them as well. So the corpse, like only one of the trash thingies being empty, is sus enough, but the corpse must have come from the balcony because it was on top of the trash, on the on the full dumpster. So it wasn't buried or anything, it was on top of it. So it must have fallen from it. So balcony it is. In that case, we should next consider how the body was brought in from above. The culprit flew? Elaborate? The culprit brought the body down and then grew wings and went frip back to the balcony. I see. Maybe they tied a rope to him and lowered the body that way? Or perhaps they simply dropped the corpse. What do you think, detective? There were a few theories proposed, so let's get some more information out of them. Characters participating in a discussion segment will have colored icons. Click on them to hear more about their theory. If you believe a certain theory is correct, press the submit button on that character's statement. Isn't this your theory? Oh, sorry, I'm not used to people taking me seriously. Please don't joke around. I'm not. It's not impossible. Haven't you ever heard of the case where a painter witnessed a body flying over the top of a burning birch? No. Everyone here is uncultured. Now that you mentions it, that does sound vaguely familiar. Anyway, it doesn't apply to this situation. There are no burning bridges or painters. Or flying bodies. Obviously. Please don't fly, theory. Huh? The third floor balcony is right above the dumpster, so it would have been easy to simply drop the corpse. There were no signs of fall damage here, right? That is true. They would have needed something to cushion the fall. The trash? That would be extraordinarily risky, would it not? The alleyway is quite open. Anyone could have seen the body being lowered. Maybe they just moved quickly? Did the body dropping not make noise? It's lively enough around that area that a singular thump shouldn't cause much commotion. I see. There's still a question of what they used to prevent the fall damage.
Okay, maybe that wasn't right. Maybe. What did they use to prevent the fall? Well, the trash, obviously, but... Should it just be this one then? Me. Where's... Bro, I've went through all of them, man. He landed right on the trash. So obviously what saved the... Is there more thingies I can choose? Oh, there are more things I can choose. Oops, my bad. Yeah, trash bags. There we go. They could have used the garbage bags to cushion the fall. That would make sense. They would help reduce the sound of impact as well. Oh, you're right. There are still some trash bags in the right dumpster. You can see them in the crime photo right now. Huh? Is there something wrong with what Jem just said right now? That is a little weird. Which part? Isn't it weird that the trash bags are still there? The garbage collectors should have emptied them this morning, right? Told you it's suds. Yes, it is too convenient to mark this as a coincidence. There's a reason why that dumpster wasn't emptied this morning. Maybe you can ask the garbage collectors. They have already been spoken to if they claim not to remember. Sus. Perhaps, though given the amount of work they have to do, I'm inclined to believe them. Maybe you should hire more people. Thank you, Sammy. Does that go above or below your suggestion to make doxing people but only the annoying ones illegal? Below, obviously. Well, if you won't be getting anything from the garbage collectors, why don't we operate on the assumption that the culprit arranged for it on purpose? They must have done something to the right dumpster to prevent it from being emptied. Yep, the question is what? Do you have an idea? Maybe it was disguised as something else. What do you mean? Take cosplaying, for example. Sometimes I don't get all the details correct when making costumes. But people generally recognize the character as long as I have the most distinguishing features. So maybe the culprit was able to dissuade the garbage collectors from opening the right one because it seemed like something else instead. Oh, so as long as they didn't think it was a dumpster, they wouldn't touch it. Exactly. It would also have to be something that is not considered out of place either. I'd like to think they would have remembered something, seen something such as a grand piano, for example. Why a grand piano?
It's a bit hard to figure it out since there weren't any clues left behind. Wait a second, I don't think that's entirely true. There was that weird mark. Oh yeah, that white thing? I'm still not exactly sure what it's supposed to represent. Gravity, perhaps? Don't know, why would they choose to spray a little white thing on the dumpster when they have a whole canvas around them? So we're trying to figure out what it could have been disguised as, yeah? Yes, do you have any suggestions? A giant water cooler. Maybe a recycling bin? It has a similar shape, right? It could have also been a portable bathroom. The suggestions seem to be all over the place this time. Recycling bin seems very likely. The white thing would be blood. So true. Portable bathroom. Recycling bin. Giant water cooler. They do share a similar shape, right? That's true, though they're usually blue. I think they can be many different colors, including green. Blue is just the most common. Hurry up and make it illegal to use non-blue ones. I'll make sure to prioritize the legislation of recycling bin colors all over the other issues we are currently facing. Yes. It sounds like someone might have died because of it. How does that make you feel, Your Royal Highness? That someone died because of a serial killer, actually, which happens to be one of the aforementioned issues I mentioned. Are you thirsty or something? No, wait, he's onto something. The shape is similar if you squint, and the ice in it would be good for throwing off the time of death. Case closed. That's not really where I was going with that, but sure. There was no sign that the body was iced. Rat. Quiet again. I think it's the recycling bin. I think a recycling bin is the most likely possibility. So the mark is supposed to be a fade at the recycle sign, right? Seems easy enough to disguise. So the garbage collectors came at 9 AM this morning as usual. Perhaps they were new, or perhaps they simply didn't remember there were supposed to be 2 dumpsters. Even if they did remember, they probably just chalked it up to bad memory. It's not that surprising to find a recycle bin next to a dumpster. They really went through that much trouble just so the body wouldn't have any fall damage? It does seem like a lot of work just to do that. I wonder if there's any other reason they had to make the garbage collectors leave that dumpster alone. It was so they could hide something behind the dumpster. This is probably dumb, but they also could have just hidden something inside the dumpster too, right? Am I finally right? Well, it's worth considering. What did you have in mind? It has to be something skinny enough to fit back there, right? You can always move it, which eliminates me from the possible suspects, by the way. My arms aren't moving anything. No one thinks you did, Sammy. There are wheels on it, though. I don't think anyone could have moved the dumpsters. Maybe I did it then? Ugh. It's a bit too obvious, right? Sometimes the most obvious answers are the correct ones. Well, I think it'd be easier if we figured out what exactly they were trying to hide. So, is that something hidden behind the dumpster or inside the dumpster? I would say inside. What do you guys think?
Let's go with inside. No, it's not an energy, it's Sprite. I think they did all of this so they could hide something in the dumpster.
Yeah? Like what?
The body? By throwing off the time of discovery, they could give themselves an alibi if needed. So you're saying the garbage collectors emptied out the left one without realizing there was a body right next to them? It's possible. The lid covering it helped hide it from view, and bodies don't start smelling that fast. Even if it did rot a little, the trash probably would have helped mask a scent. In that case, there's really only one person who could have set it up. Who's the most likely suspect? Let's open the thingies again. Person A entered 8:30 carrying nothing. So it can only be person A. It probably has to be person A. They were the only ones who could have set up the recycle bin rig before the trash collectors came. Sammy, is there any way you can ascertain their identity? No, the video quality is trash. Thank you for the pets. That's alright. I suppose what we have now is enough for me to reopen the investigation. I imagine they will want to thoroughly investigate the hotel cameras and see whose room that balcony belongs to. I will also have them conduct a test of the white mark on the dumpster. Does that mean Alexei is innocent? Ideally, yes. I'm sure I will hear some complaints that he could have been personally, however. I was with the gang most of the morning before I stepped out to get coffee, given that A had already done their thing before then. I should be cleared, yeah? Please tell me your alibi isn't the Dollars gang. You're offering to validate my alibi next time? Fine. I will do my best to convince the chief that you lot are trustworthy enough. I don't think you're that much of a miracle maker. Phew, that was it. A lot of circumstantial evidence, but I think it sounds plausible enough. Besides, we are not the main investigators on the case anyway. If this helps Prince Fury get a more detailed investigation done, then that's enough for me. How are you going to present the information, though? I thought you couldn't act like you're helping Alexia out. That's where I come in. I bring it up with the deputy chief. She'll know what to do. You can do that? She likes Jem for some reason. She always listens to his suggestions. She's one of the few on the force that I have no issue with. You're just biased. I think I'm allowed to be a little biased given she's thrown me behind bars at least 10 times already. 11, actually counting this morning. Sounds like a you problem. Anyway, seems like there are still a few unsolved mysteries. Like what? Like, who called the cops and said I did it? And also, who sent me that text? Surely there are more important things to worry about. Nah, how am I gonna pay them back if I don't know who they are? An eye for an eye, as they say. I will pretend I did not hear that. That reminds me, the black phone card also mentioned a warehouse. I believe that may be worth looking into as well. Got it. I'll get a couple of the guys to search around the area. I wonder why Misha's ring was taken, or why he was even targeted in the first place. We went through everything so fast that I didn't really have a chance to stop and think about it. But is there really a government secret serial killer roaming the streets that the majority of the population doesn't know about? It's almost hard to believe. Misha's done plenty of things to get himself targeted. The only suspicious part of this is I would have thought they would go after me or Sasha first. Maybe they thought it would be harder to kill you too. Yeah, probably. But Misha's no slouch either. If I managed to take him out, then I had to say it, but I probably underestimated him. The air is heavy with silence following Alexi's statement. It's one thing to hear about a random serial killer, but it's another to see the people around you actually affected by them. It feels so much more real. We'll be okay. Surprisingly, it's Prince Fury who breaks the silence. We have a hacker, a master disguiser, a detective, and me, of course. He included me? You're really gonna leave me off, even though I was the main character in this time? My apologies, we also have a troublemaker convict over here.
Well, that's better than whatever you called me last time. What was it again? Egomania gangster? I don't even know what that means. Take a guess, it's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, hot meat cattle fury. Now, that one's definitely wrong. The air shifts just as quickly as before, and the ominous atmosphere disappears. Prince Fury sits on the couch as the boys bicker back and forth, arms crossed and scowl on his face, but there's no bark behind his words. He managed to shift the mood with just a few words, as expected of the Crown Prince. But I would love to stay and chat. I believe it's time for me to get going. Jam, accompany me. Of course, 1 second. Jem jumps off the couch and runs off to retrieve his disguise. Prince Fury stands up and makes to go after him, but Alexei slides in his way. Hey, I'm counting on you. There's a serious look on his face, and he speaks in a tone quieter than I've ever heard him use. They stare at each other for a few seconds, wordless communication between them, built on years of trust, and I'm suddenly reminded of what they said back in the cells. Long story short, a lot of people would be happier if we didn't get along. It'd be too much power if we were on the same side, and that would only attract enemies. It's easier if we just didn't associate with each other in public. I've always thought that friendships needed to be showed off, that they only became real if other people saw and validated it. But I can see now that that's not always true. I've only known these guys for a short while, but even I can tell that they are really close. I'll take care of it. Who do you think I am? You can thank me later by buying me drinks. Not sure why the literal prince of the country is mooching off of me, but okay. He huffs in annoyance, moving away with his hands in his pockets, and just like that, the moment is over. I'm ready to go, Fury. Wonderful. Alexei, they may summon you later once you've done the investigation, so be ready to go. Aye aye. Ugh, Kira's gonna chew my ear off, isn't she? Considering how much extra paperwork you made for her, I believe she has earned that right. She should be angry at you instead. I was perfectly content just chilling in my jail cell. He was just trying to help. You know, they would have tried to pin more things on you if you stayed there. Stop being logical, Jem. That's what I'm here for. Alexei rolls his eyes, but he gets the last laugh as he puts Jem in a headlock, ruffling through his hair. I laugh as I watch Jem try to free himself, soaking it all in. That was fun. It wasn't even just the detective part. Hanging out with all of them was really enjoyable. I have a hard time clicking with anyone who isn't Theo, but this felt natural. Feeling a little bittersweet, I stand up. Bathroom? Oh no, I should probably go. Do you have something to do? He seems to have managed to free himself from Alex's clutches, though his hair is still a bit messy under his cap. Not really, I just let her go if she needs to. It will just be boring administration stuff for the next few hours anyway. You'll be at the celebration later, though, yeah? We're gonna chill and have some drinks. I'm invited? Yeah, you helped out too, didn't you? Did you think we'd ask for your help and then dump you after it was over? Isn't that normally how it works? They seem to have other expectations, though, judging by the looks they are giving me. Well, I can't deny that I really do want to spend more time with them. Besides, I still haven't figured out what's the deal with that vision yet, so the most logical course of action would be to stick with them for a little bit longer, right? Yeah, that sounds good. Even if they eventually get tired of me, as long as I manage to solve this mystery, then I'll be satisfied. I'm running out of breath. Well, I'd like to stay, if you'll have me. Yeah, good. I wouldn't feel right about you leaving before I could pay you back. Jem, do you mind getting the car first? Oh, okay, sure. See you later, Uni. Promise. Okay, I promise. He runs off with a goofy grin on his face, and I can't help but smile. Detective. He stayed behind to talk to me? Hi, Prince Fury. Thank you for your help. I admit that I hadn't anticipated it going quite so smoothly. Oh, it was thanks to all of you. I really didn't do much. Please don't undersell yourself. We couldn't have done it without you. So thank you, and I apologize for not treating you very kindly up until now. No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. I'm just glad I could be of help. Yes, and I'm very grateful for your assistance. Hey, good for you. Looks like you passed this test, Alexei.
Oh no, that's okay. I kind of assumed it was a test anyway. Fury, the car's out up front. Jem's voice echoes from the entrance. But Prince Fury surprisingly seems reluctant to leave. You should go, Prince Fury. I should. Then I'll see you tonight at the celebration, Detective. I would be delighted if you could join us. Okay. I wonder what their parties are like. I've only went to a handful in college. Usually when some classmates forced me to go, but I don't think it will be anything like those. Excellent. Please feel free to rack up the bills as much as you'd like. Alexi's paying. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. The rich kid is like, ah yeah, the gangster can pay. Oh, my back hurts. Let him cook. Alright, we let him cook, guys. Rip Alexi. Rip fucking Alexi. What? If it weren't for us, you'd be in jail. You're welcome, by the way. Seriously? The sight of the notoriously evil gangster floundering around makes me laugh, and I can't resist joining in on the ribbing. Well, if Alexi's paying now, I really have to go. See? Even she's looking forward to it now. You wouldn't want to disappoint her, wouldn't you? Fine, I pay this time. You win. Laugh it up while you can. Don't think I didn't notice you weaponizing her against me already. Weaponize? What a cruel thing to say about our new acquaintance. Ugh, just shut up and go already. Let me wallow in misery and mourn my wallet. Rip his wallet, man. He collapses onto the couch and waves Prince Fury away. Very well, I wouldn't want to keep Jam waiting. He gives me one more nod before turning his heels and leaving. And there he goes. I glance over at the other two. Alexei was strolling through his phone, seemingly over it already, while Sammy is lazily going through his computer. Do you think they'll be able to track down Blackthorn? Nah, the police are basically useless. Blackthorn's been running circles around them for years already. They've been around for that long? First showed up 5 years ago. The first few murders caused a big stir, but then the government cracked down hard on it. There's been a gag order on all cases since then. Ah, that explains why I had no idea. I was out of the country for college back then. Why'd you go that far anyway? Plenty of good universities here. Not for detectives, no. True, doesn't seem like they give a shit about detectives here. Ouch, but he's not wrong. Anyway, don't worry too much about Blackthorn. The police might be useless, but now that a member of the gang has been killed, Sasha will start hunting them down. It will only be a matter of time before we snuff them out. Never thought I would have a gangster reassure me that he'd catch a serial killer. I've come a long way since your father kidnapped people and stole things from starving children, yeah? I didn't say that second one! Anyway, should I go buy the drinks? What, you want to get started on the festivities already? No, I meant for later, unless you guys had the stuff already. I glanced over at the kitchen, but I don't see any beverages or party foods. I do not consent to having my living room used for such purposes. Oh, is that going to be somewhere else then? I had assumed they could only gather here for secrecy, but it makes sense that they want to get out of here. We've been stuck in this room for a while after all. Yeah, of course. How do you feel about Celestial? Wow, I've never seen Celestial this empty before. The club's closed for the night, courtesy of Prince Fury renting the entire place out. Apparently he knows the manager of the club very well and trusts him to maintain secrecy. The manager had set a couple bottles of beer in front of us, told us where to find more if we needed any, and then left for the night. A man who knows what his job is and does it well. Can I go home now? I'm in such a mood, man. Such a fucking mood. Sammy, we just got here.
I'm allergic to the outdoors. Thought you said it was sunlight last time.
He told me it was milk.
Bro's allergic to everything home. At least keep your story straight if you're going to lie. I don't want to hear that from you. I don't lie, I selectively tell the truth. That's even worse.
They looked much more relaxed than they had earlier. Having the charges against Alexei drop must have taken a load off their minds. I'm kind of surprised how quickly it wrapped up. I guess the police can do it if they put their minds to it. Anyway, it's safer back at the hideout, but we've been cooped up there all afternoon, so I'm not complaining about this change in location. The sound of the door closing stops me in my tracks, and the five of us swivel to look at it in unison, with various degrees of horror. You guys are really bad at this whole secrecy thing.
That's strange. Did he forgot to lock the...
Uni? I blank as a familiar figure shows up near the door. Phil? Girl, are you serious? I've been trying to reach you for the past few hours. And this is where you were? I glance at my phone, and sure enough, I have some missed calls from Theo. She must have called during our discussion. Oh, sorry, I haven't had a chance to check my phone. It's been a long day. What about you? Why are you here? The club's closed for the night.
I left something here by accident.
Theo suddenly seemed to notice that we aren't alone, because she looks at everyone around us before giving me a huge grin.
A long day, huh? Now this has I got her here.
I glance over at Prince Fury, who smiles politely but looks a little tense, and then back at Theo, who leans against one of the chairs with a smirk on her face. This is my best friend Theo. I know this is asking a lot, but she's trustworthy, so,
What are you guys worried? I would tell people you were here for something? Don't worry about that. I see all kinds of people here that it's not even worth bragging about anymore. I mean, I even saw your brother the other day. Tinian was here?
Oh right, Prince Fury has a younger brother. He rarely shows up in public though, so I don't even know what he looks like.
Sure was. He's a regular. He is... Anyway, I don't really care why you're here. I get paid to talk, not to pry. Fine, you can stay.
Wait, really?
Since she's your friend, I will trust your judgment. Is that not what you wanted?
No, it is, but I feel a little cheated since I had to work so hard for your trust.
It's because Jem gave him an earful earlier about being nicer to you.
Alexei, must you insist on trampling on my dignity? Well, hello, I know, right? Theo is hot as fuck. I definitely would smash, looking respectfully.
Not really, but you know.
Not me outing myself live on stream. Mongo.
I'm literally just saying you're a nice guy.
So... She nudges me in the side, an excited look on her face.
Where's the story I was promised?
So I tell her a bit about what transpired today. I have to leave out a lot of the details, so I focus mostly on my own involvement from stumbling upon the body to meeting the other four. I leave out the jailbreak part, of course. The story has a lot of holes due to the parts I omitted, but Theo doesn't seem to care. She listens excitedly, nodding along and gasping when appropriate, and even cursing Mr. Potato Head out when I tell her what he has said.
You weren't kidding when you said you had a hell of a day. I let you out of my sight for a couple hours, and you ran off and get involved in all this.
Well, hopefully I'll be able to have a nice and quiet few weeks after this.
Your eyes light up when you read about dead bodies, girl. I don't think you know what a peaceful life means.
Okay, but actual corpses are different. I can say that now as a dead body expert.
One makes you an expert, huh?
That's still one more than I expected to see on a Tuesday morning. There's the sound of glasses clinking against the table, and I look over to see what Jem has moved several bottles in front of us. I brought some drinks for you ladies.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Gemstones himself. You know who I am? Duh, the girls here are crazy about you, and they'd be sad, so sad if they knew you were here when the club was closed. Looks like you're pretty popular, Jem.
It's a little embarrassing to talk about my streams in real life, though. Oh, that's Alexei, by the way.
Hey there. Hey yourself, I recognize you from your mugshot. Looking, yeah, not look, adding motivated sensor. Indeed, gotta stare at that beauty. She has a really pretty face, but those hips don't lie, okay? Like, tell us more about the life of crime. Like, listen, I wanna take a nap on that beautiful face, and then I wanna squish my face in between these beauties here. That, like, these absolute masterpieces of nature. I'm sure everyone understands, right? Like, come on, you all understand. We're all on the same page here, right? I'm trying to give her the most mommy voice she can have. Or that I can manage. We can't see the face. Oh, my condolences. Oh, my face now. I won't share. Nope, I'm innocent. Nope, you're not, Yana. Yeah, that's flattering. I can't tell that Prince Fury, who has already begun drinking. He gives me a nod before returning to his cup. The bottle in front of him is half empty. That's His Highness over there. I know, and even if I didn't, it's obvious by his choice of beverage. Really? Yeah, that's the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Son of a bitch. Prince Fear acts like he doesn't hear him, though I can see the corners of his mouth quirk up slightly. Ah, finally, there's Emily. Actually, where did he go? I look around for him and finally find him in the corner of a booth, melting into the seat. I reach out and poke his cheek to see if he's awake, and he let out a groan in response. Hi, Sammy. Is he okay? Yeah, that's normal. He deflates when he steps outside of his house. Luckily, I was able to tempt him here with free booze. Really? Not a lot of drinking going on right now, though. You're sure he's not washed? Sammy sits up with a speed I've never seen him move at before and picks up one of the bottles of cheap beer on the table. I wouldn't get drunk off of this. Oh yeah, alright, I'll call your bluff. Drink up. First to give. Oh, you're challenging me? Real ballsy, aren't you? Wait, Sammy? She really knows how to hold her liquor, so maybe that's not a good idea? No takebacks. Wouldn't dream of it. Bottoms up. The two of them stare at each other, and then in unison, they both grab the nearest bottle to them and tip it back. I expected that Sammy would be competitive, but I didn't think he would get serious about something like drinking. Well, I'm just glad Fio's getting along with them, though that shouldn't be a surprise. She's charismatic enough to be friendly with most people. I watch as Fio and Sammy both reach for the same bottle, glare at one another, and then accidentally knock it off to the table while trying to wrestle it from each other. Never mind, I feel like I'm watching a disaster slowly unfold. Hey girl, what you doing? Drink up, drink up. Wait, Fio, it's overflowing. Fio frowns, apparently taking my statement as a challenge, and then tries again. She completely misses the cup this time, and I yelp and quickly scoot away before any of it can splash on me. She's completely sloshed. Nah, just slightly tipsy. How are you? Fine. I'm a professional at destroying my body. It's used to it by now. Wait, you actually won? Let's call it a draw. He does look like he's faring better than Theo, but his cheeks are reddened and his eyes slightly unfocused. Still, the fact that you went glass for glass with someone who drinks for a living makes me a little worried. He cheated, obviously. Cope. He really hit her with the cope. I can't with this deal, man. You talk funny, you know that? I don't want to hear that from someone who's slurring all of her words. Sammy suddenly stands up and Fio and I look at him questioningly. Where are you going? Bathroom. I am going to puke my guts out. stand his liquor. He disappears before either of us can say anything. The wine here is simply exquisite, wouldn't you agree, Alexei? Then again, I suppose any glass shared with comrades will taste special. You sure you're going to be okay there, gamer boy? I'm fine. Oh. Ugh, what comrades? Try walking through the door instead of the wall next time. Throw it through the wall. Guess I'm not getting those motorcycle upgrades after all. You could at least pretend not to be so happy about bleeding me dry. Why would I not be happy about receiving your generous goodwill? I'm gonna stab you in the back one of these days. Please don't, we worked really hard to get you declared innocent. It's so lively here. I have been smiling so much my cheeks hurt. But the wall's so comfy, so true, Bessie, so true. I always walk into walls. And door frames, and tables, and literally anything that is in my way. Because, yeah, ADHD and autism. I'm really glad I took the chance today. In another universe, maybe I never went to jail. Maybe I waited for Mr. Potato Head and returned to work instead. The me in that universe is probably lying in bed right now, aimlessly scrolling through her phone, not knowing what she's missing out on. That could have easily been me if I had decided differently. I still don't know what exactly that vision is, why I saw it in the first place, but I'm kind of thankful for it. I would have never been in this position without it. Life works out in strange ways, doesn't it? Suddenly wanting to talk some more, I glance around to see where everyone's at. They're mostly sitting by themselves now, cradling their own drinks and enjoying the atmosphere. I should join one of them. By the time I make my way over to Sammy's table, there are 7 empty bottles in front of him. Sammy scoots over a little when he sees me coming, holding out an unopened bottle that I refuse. You okay? I'm fine. Are you sure? Didn't you just go throw up in the bathroom? My technical issues. I'm good to go again. He wants to destroy his liver, guys. He's like on it. Gandate Grove, your channel. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I only just saw the message. Well, my will not so comfy. They are cold as fuck doing winter. Hey, I don't mind the cold. I do mind the heat though. I am not a summer person. I hate summer. He's not lying. He seems to be making his way through his 8th bottle already. Holy shit, man, you're an alcoholic. Are you okay? I squint at him just to make sure he really is okay, but he does seem fine. I've never seen anyone come even close to a out-drinking Theo before. It might not have seemed like it, but she's pretty famous here for being the one with the highest alcohol tolerance. Sammy shrugs, looking wholly unbothered at the news that he had gone toe-to-toe with the alcohol queen herself. I was treating it like a competition. She was mostly drinking for fun. It's not a big deal. Still, though, it's impressive. I didn't think you were someone who liked drinking. I don't like or dislike it. My college friends used to pressure me into drinking, so I've built up tolerance, just for my survival. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to drag you up bad memories. Summer heat is the enemy of all. So true! Don't apologize, the competition was fun. I don't let people pressure me into doing things that I don't want to anymore. I wouldn't have agreed if I didn't want to. I must still look worried because he reaches over and flicks my forehead. Ow! Think of it as my tragic backstory I had to overcome to defeat my ultimate nemesis, Fiorella of Celestial. You know who she is? I ran background checks for a living. Right. Privacy is not a thing in your world. You think Fury would have just let a random person stay without one? He said he was going to trust me more. He can do that and still rely on my background checks. They're not mutually exclusive. I guess. Besides, today's not the first time I've heard of her. A lot of people I play with online are big fans of her. They say that she's...
No, stop. I don't want to hear about randos being slimy about my best friend.
People do tend to be rather disgusting behind the screen.
I grimace a little. Feels way too beautiful and nice to not have hordes of admirers. my bad. my bad. I'm definitely not one of them. Okay, maybe a little bit. I'm sorry. My bad. She's even had a few stalkers over the years, but I don't particularly want to hear what creepy things people say about her online. Girl, relatable.
I've been playing more single-player games recently anyway, it's more peaceful.
Wait, really? You seem like the type of person who likes trash-talking others well.
That's so rude!
Hi, we just met, but I think you like trash-talking and shitting on people online.
Oh. Thanks, I guess. That's why I take it out on Alexei.
Poor Alexei. Do you have anything you're playing right now?
Pottery and drop. You want to make an account and try?
Okay, chat. Option 1 or 2? 1 or 2, chat.
Free to
2? Can I just use yours? 2? Okay.
Sure.
He unlocks his phone and holds out the screen so I can see. Something similar to Tetris is open. You really like these things, don't you?
They're cute. I can barely take care of myself, so pets are out of the question, but I can bury myself in pottery and plushies and no one will say anything.
That's you! Yo, we got an illustration, guys. We got the first CG. Look at him, he's looking good. I open up his account and come face to face with his profile picture.
That's me.
You look kind of cool there, Sammy.
I always look cool.
Not with that sitting posture, you don't.
Just be glad I don't sit with my feet on the chair like that one famous detective. Not the Death Note reference!
Not the fucking Death Note reference! No way! I love this game. Can someone buy me the game on Kickstarter, please?
Kickstarter doesn't accept my debit card. I want this game.
Listen, they made a reference to one of my favorite manga of all time, an anime. So, guys, buy this game. All of you should buy this game, man. Mail codes do exist, I guess. I'm surprised Sammy knows about that show. Anyway, is it safe to put a picture of your face online?
It's protected, so only the people I invited to the group can see it.
Oh, I see. I would have thought you'd just put a cute pottering picture or something.
I would have, but I need to make sure the guys see my face every time they lose.
Judging by the scores on the leaderboard, that happens a lot. Maybe I should make my own account, Van. I wouldn't want to tank your records.
I don't mind. I can just farm Alexei later or make.
I can't read. I don't mind. I can just farm Alexei later to make up for it. Poor Alexei. That guy's bank account is gonna be so empty. Holy shit. Gosh, why did they have to make a Tetris remake so hard?
Not bad.
It's okay. You don't need to try to make me feel better. I can see your high score is several magnitudes higher.
I'm perpetually online and have no life.
You know what? So real bestie. So true. Same here.
You're defined. Much better than the other three on their first attempts, anyway.
I'm still a little surprised they tried it out.
They didn't have a choice. The hideout is under my name, so they have to follow my rules if they want to stay.
Prince Fury lets you kick him out?
Status means nothing in the world of gamers.
Based. So based. He just like me for real, for real.
I revised the social hierarchy in my mind and placed pro gamers above the royal family. We should play as a group next time. Watching Fury rage quit over a game made for children, as he puts it, is very funny. That sounds fun. Is there multiplayer for this too? Or do you just compare total scores? It does have co-op, but we play other stuff when we're together. Most of the time it's pottery and basketball. Oh really? Why basketball? That's my favorite sport. What? I'm just a bit surprised. Didn't think you were a sports guy in general, let alone someone who had a favorite one. Damn. Harsh, but true. Still need to get through Sucker for Love, Sucker for Love, Date to Die For. Wait, what? I don't know either of these titles, but sounds nice. Hi, Lucas. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ever heard of not judging a book by its cover? Yeah, but... Sammy, you kind of make it hard not to. Fair. I'm not really a basketball person, so you might need to teach me the rules as we go along. Sure, for the others are so bad at it that they might even lose to a beginner like you. I'm not so sure about that, but I train hard so that I'm not the last place. But no going easy on me, okay? I take my losses with dignity. I would never disrespect you like that. You know what, that's based. This, homies, is why you should date a gamer. As a gamer, I say this is based. We love that. Take us serious. What are you doing? I'm playing the demo of Mirage Noir. Wanna go again? Sure! I'm about to press the new game button, but he grabs my hand to stop me. He raises his phone with his other hand and waves it at me. Huh? If I'm using his phone and he's holding another one over there, he has more than one phone? Wait, that's not what's important right now. No. Why not? I'm on a free game win streak. My hard-earned rating. It would disappear instantly if I play you. Lesson number 2. Never get attached to your ratings, lest you become stagnant. I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's lesson number 1? Just win, loser. I need a screenshot of that one too, because it's just so fucking funny. This dude is just sending me, man. Oh, I think I just overrode my other screenshot, but you know what, fair enough. I get it now. Get what? Get that I need a new teacher. I start to stand up as a joke, but he quickly grabs my hand. Stay, I'll help you. With another lesson? Alright, let's hear it. What's lesson number 3? I sit down again and he slides over, slotting his hand over mine. What are you doing? Teaching you how to play. You can follow my inputs. Oh, okay. He guides my finger to the new game button and presses down. Lesson number 3. Games are more fun when they are played together. Sammy, that was really cheesy. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. You know, the goal of this game is like for me to riz the people, but like for some reason this dude is like, nah, I'm a riz you, and I'm like, you know what? I take that. Oh, what language do you speak, Lucas? Maybe I can answer in your language. What was that noise? It's not hard to find where it's coming from. Theo has climbed onto the stage and started belting out a solo.
Spooky one you sent a link for. Yeah, I just saw. I quickly make my way over before she can do any more damage with her karaoke. And by karaoke, I mean her singing undecipherable lyrics into the mouth of an empty champagne bottle while swinging around the room. Sounds like she's having a good time, in my opinion. You shouldn't stop her. You're going to have such a nasty hangover tomorrow. That's okay. I don't work until tomorrow night anyway. Free drinks are free drinks. If I don't drink them now, when am I ever gonna get the opportunity again? She's pretty clingy when she's drunk, but I find it cute. She acts very professional, cool normally, so it's nice to see her let go and have some fun. It also helps that she relies on me more too. Don't your patrons normally buy your drinks? Nah, they are so stingy nowadays. I ask them if they want refills, but all they want to talk about is the stupid virus and the stupid politics and the stupid royal family. Wait, Theo? Shh! I quickly glance over to make sure she isn't executed on the spot for treason, but Prince Fury just waves it off before going back to making patronizing comments about Alexi's attempted champagne tower. It doesn't look very stable, does it? It's gotten that bad? Yeah, everyone's such a downer. I don't want to hear another story about how the dude's emotional cheating on his wife with me and hey, can I have that? Nah, don't worry, I got this. She points at one of the unopened bottles. I already reached for it. I nod and switch out the alcohol for a glass of water when she's not looking. Judging by the way she chugs it down, I don't think she noticed. Once I make enough money, let's just move to a farm together, far away from any icky people. Oh, it almost fell! Nah, trust. Sure, but how am I going to do detective work if there's no one around, unless you're going to make mysteries for me? Can I talk a rap? No, I can't talk a rap, sorry. See, just one more. Nope, not smart enough for that. You figured out instantly. I wouldn't say that. What's going on? Oh, cool, Jenga? Jenga? They're making a champagne tower and he's like, Jenga? Don't even start with me. You were the top of the class in high school. Sammy, don't! She suddenly stops talking, is pressing serious and grabs my shoulders with both hands. What are you? Are you okay? You're not going to throw up, are you? Yoni. Yes? What if someone steals the carrots? Could you figure out who did it? Huh? If we were the only ones living on the farm, then yes, it would be you. Drat. She collapses on the floor dramatically, and I laugh and sit down next to her. It was such a good idea, too. I'm sure I'd be glad I suffered through 4 years of college and 2 years of Mr. Potato Head to fulfill my dreams of becoming the carrot detective. You could become Sherlock Holmes, and even that wouldn't be enough to justify Mr. Potato Head's reign of terror. Speaking of him, he's probably going to let me have it tomorrow. I kind of just ran off today and never returned. Oh, girl, you know what you need. I don't need another drink. I wasn't even gonna say that. Jeez, your opinion of me is trash. Maybe try saying that when you aren't surrounded by empty beer bottles. Well, anyway, one of the girls gave me a book on meditation yesterday. Maybe you can just dissociate during one of his lectures. That actually sounds like a good idea. Maybe I would take you up on that. Here, let me send you the link to it. She tries to type in her password, but her fingers are shaking too much that she almost locks herself out. I gently pry the phone out of her grasp. I do it for you, okay? Yoni, I think I might be wasted. I know. Oh, look how cute they are! From high school! Oh, I didn't know you still had this as your background. They were so cute. When was this again? Second year of high school, right? I'm drunk out of my mind and you have a photographic memory. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking. Look at our matching uniforms. So cute. You insisted on wearing yours all the time, remember? Don't remind me. I take one last look at the wallpaper before texting the link to myself and returning her phone to her. Yeah? You've come a long way, you know. You used to be so shy you'd never talk to anyone. I'm glad you're feeling more comfortable with yourself now. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think you had it in you. I only looked away for a few moments and you are all grown up now. Since when did you get so brave? Okay, Theo, that's enough. Man, she can riz me up. Can I date her? Can I riz her? Hey. Her voice suddenly goes quiet and she leans in. I can still smell the alcohol in her breath, but her eyes are surprisingly sharp and serious despite her smiling face. They're not pressuring you into this, are they? Huh? I know I said I wasn't going to pray earlier. But I'd be blind if I didn't notice that this was a weird group. You okay? You didn't get caught up in something dangerous, did you? Blackthorn's image flashes in my mind and I wave it away, but not quickly enough. Theo frowns, taking my silence as an answer, and starts to stand up. I lunge forward without thinking, grabbing her wrist to stop her. No, I mean, it's okay, I'm fine. Theo looks at me patiently, prompting me to continue. She's right, though, even though I've been trying not to think about it. I can't deny that there's a high probability the four of them are involved in more serious things. Do I trust them despite that? Some things have happened, yeah, but I don't think they'd hurt me. I don't have anything to back that up, but it's just a feeling I'm getting. It's a rather weak proclamation. Fear remains quiet, and I feel my conviction fading away. Sadly, this is an automobile game. So true. You're not above a Lucas, it's just I can't read Arab. I've never read or heard or spoken Arab. Like, I speak 8 languages, but Arab is not one of them. I'm sorry. So I'm afraid I can't help you. But thank you. I hope you have a wonderful evening. If you don't think so, then maybe I should. Yoni. Yeah? If you think they're trustworthy, then that's enough for me. Oh, I thought you'd put up more of a fight. Why? I don't know. You're usually so suspicious of everyone. Well, I know how much that brain of yours likes to overthink. You start second-guessing yourself if I say anything. Well, she's not wrong about that. Leave the overthinking to me. You just focus on having fun, okay? You deserve to. Well, since you said it, I guess I have to now. I relax a little. Theo may not know it, but her approval means more to me than anything else. I guess the saying is true. Love changes you. Huh? Love? Of course. You met those 4 hot studs and completely changed. You're not trying to tell me it's not related, are you? I haven't even known them for a day yet. Theo completely ignores my protests and barrels on. You never get close to people, yet now you're involuntarily hanging out? Seems suspicious of you, ask me. Don't think I didn't notice you leaving out all the juicy bits in your story earlier. And you always say you don't have a knack for being a detective. This isn't being a detective, it's called being nosy. So, which one are you interested in? Theo! She nudges me with her shoulder and gives me a big grin, but by no means I'm not getting out of this that easily. Give me a quick rundown before I pass out. Oh boy. Is Danish one of them? Sadly no, but I think I'm learning Danish. You a girl like me? Nice. I love me some good girls. Girls be nice. I hope you have a good day too. Enjoy your evening. Luckily, Theo falls asleep pretty quickly, so I don't have to tell her too much. The club is quieter now, and I realize that the evening is winding down. It's several hours past midnight already. I glance over at the table the four of them are sitting at. Prince Fury seems to have finished draining Alexi's wallet dry, though the two of them are still arguing about something or another. Jem is on the other side of the table, wiping it down while Sammy points out the dirty spots. I wish this moment could last forever. No, don't think like that. Everything has to come to an end. I feel that, girl. I feel that. I wish the happy times would always last. But still, it feels too short. I'm reaching over for Theo, who slumped over with her eyes closed, when my hand brushes up against something on the floor. What's this? It looks like a sticker of one of those things Sammy likes. How did you move over here so fast? Is that Potterin 5? The one with only 50 copies in circulation? The one, the only Pompadour? Personal space, Sammy? Oops. He continues to stare excitedly at the sticker, hands balled into fists in front of him as if resisting the urge to reach for it. You can have it if you want. I found it on the floor. He snatches the sticker away before I even finish talking and cradles it to his chest like a baby. Oh no, you've gone through so much. How could they treat you like this? Oh, you. Huh? Didn't you say there's only 50 of them? I can't take it then. You're the fan. You should have it. It's fine. Just let me look at it sometime. Are you sure? He nods. Though it looks like it takes some serious willpower for him to give it back to me. Do me a favor in return. Yeah, of course. What is it? There are others lost in the wild. I want you to collect them for me. I see. You just don't want to go outside. Why would I need to go outside if I have you? Fair point. Fair point. I think about turning him down. He really should get more sunlight, but it's a little hard to do when he's looking at me like this. Look at the puppy face! Hard to say no, indeed. Fine. If I see any while I'm going around, I pick them up. I'm not going to go out of my way to try to find them, though. That's fine. I feel like I just agreed to something annoying. Oh well, these things are pretty cute, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye out. Junior has a quiet Aperture sticker, but there are still many left in the world. If you come across any, simply click on it and it will get added to the Aperture menu, accessible from the main menu. Each one has an associated side story that you can view. Oh, ayo, they bring side stories? That's so fucking progress. These are optional and revolve around the daily life of our main cast, so pick and choose which ones you want to view. By the way, the Pompadour side story has been added this time. After that, I try to stall some more by going around and talking to everyone, but I can't prolong it for much longer. Hey Bullet, how are you? The guys seem ready to leave too, putting on their jacket and cleaning everything up. I yawn a couple times, trying to help out, but I feel like I'm moving at half their speed. It's been a long day. Want me to walk you home? Nah, it's okay. Theo and I live nearby. Yeah? Wish I could say the same. Theory, want me to drive you back? That would be wonderful, thank you. You're not gonna offer to drive me back? Sorry, even if it's late, I don't think it's a good idea if you two are seen in the same vehicle. He'll be fine, he can run back home. He's a freak of nature. You know, a celebration for me doesn't feel very celebratory. You doing Deep Dungeon? Yo! I love Deep Dungeon. I need to do it some more again. Hey. Hi. You look a little sad. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Just wanted to know why.
I guess I'm just sad that the night is over. I wish it could have gone a little longer. I had a lot of fun with you guys. The silence that means my statement is uncomfortable, and I quickly scramble to say something else. Stupid Uni, when will you learn? You should have just kept your mouth shut. You always drive people way back and desperate. They obviously don't feel the same. Oh,
See, Jam? You didn't need to worry at all.
Huh?
Jam here was worried that you find us all annoying and wouldn't want to see us again.
Alexi! Payback for not driving me back. Well, it's true. I mean, you only met us because of the case, so I wasn't sure if you'd find our personalities overbearing. Not at all. In fact, today has been the most fun I've had in ages. Really?
You two overthink things way too much. You'll drop by tomorrow, yeah? Don't invite people over to my house. Fine, you do it then. Come over tomorrow. I want to see that portrait and sticker. Please don't tell me you've converted her as well. You're just a hater.
You're just a hater. I love me my haters. No, for real. I love haters. Like, thanks for watching my content even though you hate me. Gives me a lot of money. Makes my life so much better. Thanks for being a hater if you're a hater. I don't know why anyone would hate me because I'm pretty fucking nice and poggers and really funny, but you know, everyone has haters. Even my ass. So, cheers to all the haters in the world. I just spilled my drink. Oh. And for some reason, you live in my walls. So true, Bessie. I live in everyone's walls. To be fair, I roam through walls. It's my literally in my. It's my energy, you know.
I'm not. You should be thankful I haven't made those monstrosities illegal yet. Literally hater behavior.
They all look at me and I smile back, a feeling of relief settling inside me.
That wasn't supposed to be funny.
I know. I wasn't laughing at you. I gesture aimlessly. I'm not even sure what exactly I'm trying to say, but they seem to understand anyway.
Get some sleep then, girlie. Let's grab a bite together tomorrow, yeah?
Okay.
See you then. Wait, can you carry me? No.
Sammy sulks a bit as Alexi leaves, mumbling something under his breath all the way, but he stops at the door and gives me a small wave over his shoulder before he too disappears into the night. He's going to be okay, right? Well, we should get going too. Come on, Fairy. I parked in a bog.
Alright. Good night, Van Detective. Be careful on your way home.
You too, Prince Fairy. Bye. The two of them leave, and then it's just me and the sleeping Theo left. Alright, Theo, it's our turn to leave now. I sling her arm over my shoulder, like usual. She mumbled something into my neck and sacks her whole weight against me, but I don't complain like I normally do. I'm so happy that nothing can ruin this evening for me. Oh, girl, you shouldn't be saying that. No, don't do it! I gotta, right now? Yeah, can't hold it. Come on, Fear, you drink every day, don't you? This is nothing for you. Oh, no. If you puke on me, I will never forgive you. I know you had fun tonight, but try to take care of yourself, okay? You aren't that young anymore. What are you going to do about I'm not here to drag you home? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Here, let me take that away so you can climb over. I don't need to worry about that. You'll always be there for me. Theo. Wait, don't try to flatter your way out of this. Also, I heard that at the end. I won't be there for you if you throw up on me. I'm serious. I guess I'll hold it in then. I wouldn't want to lose you. That shouldn't be the only thing holding you back from vomiting on someone. Huh? Ugh, why did you randomly stop? Nothing, I just thought I saw something move. I glance over at the alleyway, even though it's dark, I can still see the
back wall due to the lights. I don't see anything. Yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn that dollar guy died very. Maybe it's his ghost. Okay, we're leaving now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Shouldn't detectives not believe in ghosts? Obviously, ghosts aren't real. But just because you know something to be true doesn't mean you can stop your brain from thinking otherwise. You're right. Just like how I know I shouldn't drink this much, but still. Noxie! Oh, no. My cat ran all over my thingy. Where's the log? Wait, it went back? Huh. It was taking a while to take over, so true. Hold it and feel. I was almost spotted. That would have been really bad, wouldn't it? After all. My face would have scared her, don't you think? Sheesh, tough crowd today. Why are you sulking over there? I thought you'd be happy. It's going exactly as you wanted. Something's wrong. Why is she acting like that? What was that? Are you having second thoughts already? No. Oh, really? Even though you went out of your way to send that text? Even though you tipped off the police? Why'd you do that? I thought you wanted to be uninvolved. No reason. Keep your secrets if you want. I'll figure them out soon enough. Well then, dear Uni, enjoy your happiness while you still have it. After all, it won't last forever. But you know that, wouldn't you? This marks the end of the prologue. Thank you for trying out the demo. We hope you enjoyed it. We will be running a Kickstarter campaign from October 22 to November 21st. If it's successful, the full game is estimated to come out in 2026. You can follow the campaign here. Hey Samantha! Thank you so much! I'm glad you're enjoying it. We just finished the demo. I gotta say, this was a very fun demo to play. Like, really, really fun. The writing is really good. You guys definitely should support the Kickstarter. I would if I had the money. Return to main menu. Clap, 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 clap. Alright. For the YouTube folks, please stay in chat, or please reload in 5 minutes, because I will be swapping game and restarting the stream to renew the thingy, because otherwise I can't swap categories on stream for YouTube. So I will have to make a new entire stream. So if you're on YouTube right now, please hang on tight. I'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes with the next game. For Twitch folks, it's just like usual. Please hang tight while I'm like swapping things around. Yes. I have a good day. I hope you have a good day too. Let me see. Okay, so hug, be nice. Okay, so Steam. I want this one. And